Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about an interesting subject that will be very helpful for anyone who wants to increase their personal impact and charisma without just using words. Yes, you read that right. Let's talk about how to make yourself incredibly beautiful without saying a word. Language and how you act in everyday life. Have you ever noticed how some people stand out even when they're not saying anything? They just walk into a room and everyone notices. That's what we're going to talk about. How you can develop that magnetic presence that gets people looking at you and interested while keeping a low profile. Get ready to learn useful tips that will help you boost your self-esteem. If you want to know how to be that person who lights up the room without saying a word, keep watching. We'll break down each step and tip so you can start using them today and see results in your life. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of our content. Now, without further ado, let's get to the tips for being attractive in silence. 1. Lots of self-esteem. A high sense of self-worth is more than just feeling good about yourself. It shapes how you act and interact with the world around you. A high sense of self-worth shows in every action and choice you make. But how can we keep and grow that unwavering confidence? First, it's important to acknowledge and celebrate your own successes, no matter how small. Every little win is a step toward more confidence. Also, take care of your mind and body by working out regularly and eating well to keep your body in shape. This will easily have an effect on how you feel inside. Another important thing is to spend time with positive people. The people you hang out with can have a big effect on how you feel about yourself. Avoid people who constantly put you down or criticize you because it can hurt your self-confidence. Instead, choose to be with people who support and encourage you and who celebrate your wins with you. Also, develop passion and self-compassion. When you fail or have doubts, be kind to yourself. Know that making mistakes is a normal part of growing up and that each one is a chance to learn and get better. Finally, put money into your own development. Read books and go to workshops. Listen to talks that make you want to learn new things and get better at what you already know. Knowledge not only makes you smarter, but it also boosts your confidence, because the more knowledgeable you are, the more confident you feel. Remember that keeping your self-esteem high isn't something you can do overnight. It's a journey of self-care, self-education, and personal growth that never ends. Putting effort into improving these areas will not only make you feel better about yourself, but it will also change how other people see and respond to your confident and attractive appearance. It's good to have a sense of fun. Having a good sense of humor is one of the best things about someone, especially if you want to be beautiful without using too many words. People can instantly connect with each other when they laugh together, breaking the barrier of quiet and forming an almost instantaneous bond. But how can you show that you're funny without always having to crack a joke first? It is important to know that having a sense of humor means more than just telling jokes. Finding the funny and ironic side of everyday things is a light way to look at life. You can show this with a well-placed smile, a funny face, or even by being able to laugh at yourself. You can show off your sense of humor by practicing self-irony. When you don't take yourself so seriously all the time, the people around you feel more at ease. It shows that you are approachable and human, and it invites others to connect with you on a more personal and relaxed level. Also, being aware of your mood in everyday situations and sharing it silently through a glance or a gesture can be very attractive. You know that look you give someone when something funny happens. Those are the little moments that, even though they don't involve words, say a lot. It's also important to learn how to listen actively, because how we react to other people's jokes often shows how funny we are. Laughing out loud at other people's jokes and stories not only makes you feel better, but it also makes your relationships stronger. Lastly, change your jokes based on the people you're with. What works with one group might not work with another. Being able to change your mood based on the situation shows that you are socially sophisticated, which is both smart and attractive. To sum up, developing a sense of humor is more than just making jokes. This is a big part of how you connect with the world without words. If you can get better at it, you'll not only be more attractive to others, but your lightness and happiness will make them want to be close to you. Joy 3. Share your charism. Charisma is that vague quality that some people seem to have naturally. The good news is that anyone can grow and show their own charisma, even when they're alone. You don't have to say something or say it in a certain way to be charismatic. The way you act and connect with people around you also shows that you have charisma. Focusing on your presence or being fully present wherever you are and giving your full attention to the people and things around you can be very attractive and show confidence without saying a word. Body language is also very important. An open posture, firm eye contact, and small but meaningful gestures can show trust and empathy. For example, when you listen to someone carefully while leaning forward a little and maintaining eye contact, you are not only showing respect, but also drawing people to you. Being friendly and open without needing to say a word is an art. Use small gestures and nod your head to show that you're paying attention. These small actions will boost your charisma by showing that you value the interaction, even if you're not actively taking part in the conversation. Authenticity is another way to boost your charisma. Be honest in how you respond and talk to people. Being real and honest makes people want to be around you. Knowing that they can trust your sincerity is a powerful form of charisma. Finally, one way to make a deep emotional bond is to be yourself and not hide who you are. Motivate others by what you do. Being charismatic also means setting a good example. People will remember how honest and brave you are even when no one is looking. Your actions speak louder than words and can change how others see you. By working on these traits and behaviors, you will be able to send a strong message. Charisma that doesn't depend on words. This kind of quiet influence can make you a magnetic and memorable presence in any room, naturally drawing people into your orbit. 4. Always smile. Smiling is one of the most powerful and universally recognized human expressions, capable of breaking down language and cultural barriers. But how can a simple smile make you more attractive, even in complete silence? Let's look into this in more detail. Smiling isn't just a happy response. It's also a communication tool that conveys warmth, openness, and positivity. When you smile honestly, you're sending a message that you're approachable and friendly, which can be especially important in situations where words may fail or be inappropriate. When you smile at someone, they are likely to smile back. This easy act can make you feel better, strengthen social connections, and make you more attractive in both personal and professional settings. Smiling is also good for your health and well-being. Studies have shown that smiling releases endorphins, which are chemicals in your brain that make you feel good and lower your stress. Smiling not only makes you look better and improves how other people see you, but it also has a direct positive effect on your physical and mental health. Remember that a fake smile can turn people off because it can look like you're not being honest. Being in the present and finding real joy in the things you do every day will help your smile feel more natural and interesting. Another important thing is to take care of your teeth and gums. A healthy smile is a beautiful smile. Regularly brushing, flossing, and going to the doctor are all good ways to take care of your teeth. A big smile not only makes you feel better about yourself, but it also makes you look better to other people. To sum up, smiling is a powerful way to make yourself look better. Don't underestimate the effect that a warm, genuine smile can have on your social and professional life by using more smiles in your body language. Besides making you look friendlier and more sure of yourself, a simple smile can also help your body and mind. Keep your UPR up right now. People can see how confident and happy we are with our bodies through our posture. Having a good posture isn't just about how we look. It also says a lot about who we are and how we feel about ourselves and the people around us. Let's look at how good posture can make you look and feel more attractive even when you're not talking. Being confident and safe means keeping your posture straight. A straight spine and shoulders not only improve your physical health by preventing muscle pain and problems, but they also change how other people see you. People who have good posture are often seen as more capable, active, and even more positive. When you present yourself with correct posture, it also improves your breathing. Proper breathing is a key part of managing stress and staying calm, which can be very important in high-pressure situations. It also helps you speak more clearly if you choose to speak. Do physical tasks that make your core stronger, like Pilates, yoga, or strength training. Not only do these activities help fix muscle imbalances, they also make you more aware of your body, which makes it easier to keep good posture throughout the day. Also, pay attention to your posture while sitting, especially if you spend a lot of time at a desk or in an office. Make sure your chair and desk support a good posture and get up and move around often during breaks. Another helpful tip is to do the power pose before big events. This is when you stand in a confident pose with your feet wide apart and your hands on your hips. Studies have shown that this practice can actually raise levels of hormones that are linked to confidence and lower levels of hormones that are linked to stress. Finally, remember that your posture shows how you feel about yourself. Working on your self-image and confidence can naturally lead to an improvement in your posture. Keeping your back straight and your muscles in good shape will not only help your health, but it will also make you more present and attractive. 6. Work out kindness. Selflessness is a quality that goes beyond words and shows up in everyday actions. Caring about others and acting without expecting anything in return not only makes the other person happier, but it also makes you much more beautiful. In honor of the giver, let's talk about how practicing altruism can make you incredibly attractive, even when you're alone. Acts of altruism can be as simple as holding the door open for someone or as serious as helping regularly for a local cause. These acts of kindness show empathy and compassion, which are highly respected in both personal and professional settings. To become more altruistic, start by paying attention to the needs of those around you. Sometimes something as simple as a smile can make a big difference. Listening carefully when someone talks or helping someone who is having a hard time can have a big effect. These silent actions are powerful and have effects that last long after they are done. You can also develop altruism by getting involved in your community and doing volunteer work or giving money to good causes. Not only helps society, but also builds a network of friendships based on mutual respect and care. It also makes you stronger and gives you leadership and teamwork skills, all of which are attractive traits. Being altruistic is also good for the mental and physical health of the people who practice it. Researchers have found that helping others can lower stress and make you live longer. When you do good things for other people, you often feel good about yourself and happy. This is called the helper's high. High is the good feeling you get when you do good things. To make charity a regular habit, set small goals that you can reach. being kind in your daily life can be as easy as complimenting 3 people a day, or as hard as starting a project for the community. In the end, what matters is that these acts become a normal part of how you deal with the world. A quiet but very attractive trait is altruism, which shows that you care about other people and are ready to do something to make the world a better place. This trait makes you someone people want to be with, and someone they admire and respect. 7. How to look good. A perfume does the job. A good cologne does more than just make you smell good. It can also make a strong statement about who you are and how you act. Even if you don't say a word, the right scent can make you feel better about yourself and leave a lasting effect on those around you. Let's look at how to pick and wear perfume in a way that brings out its quiet beauty. There is an art form called perfume that you can't see, but that can make you feel things and remember things. So, picking the right fragrance is very important. You want one that goes well with your personality and way of life. For example, lighter, fresher scents can be great for everyday wear, while stronger, more striking scents can be saved for nights out or special occasions. Not too much is better. You want to make a soft air, not a strong presence. Put it on pulse points like behind the ears, on the wrists, and even behind the knees. These points give off heat that helps the scent spread better throughout the day. Besides picking the right perfume and applying it correctly, you should also think about how long it lasts and how far it spreads. Some scents are meant to be light and understated, which makes them great for work or places where you'll be close to other people. Other scents have a stronger projection and are great for making a statement at social events. Also, perfume can be a great way to start a conversation. A nice smell can often pique someone's interest, which can lead to questions about the brand or type of perfume, which can lead to deeper conversations and important connections. Finally, be consistent with your scent. If you find one that you love and that really shows who you are, people will start to associate that smell with you, which can boost your confidence and help people remember you. This is especially helpful in situations where making a good first impression is important. In short, a well-chosen and correctly applied perfume is not only a part of good hygiene, it's also an extension of your personality and a powerful way to make yourself look better. It helps you make an impact that lasts by giving your quiet presence a whole new level of sophistication and intrigue. 8. Making it look like they are calm. Being calm is a very attractive trait that can make the difference between being barely noticed and being actually loved and respected. Being calm shows that you are in charge, trustworthy, and easy to talk to, which are all qualities that are attractive in any social or work setting. We'll talk about how to develop and show this. Even in the middle of daily chaos, peace to start to show up calmer. It's important to learn how to handle your own feelings. You can do this through yoga, meditation, or deep breathing. These activities help to center the mind and calm the body, which helps you stay peaceful. Even under pressure, being able to stay calm when things get tough is another important skill. Being patient is a big part of being calm, and you can get better at it through mindful practice. For example, when you're in a long line or heavy traffic, instead of getting angry, see it as a chance to work on your patience and acceptance. Also, your body language is a big part of how calm you seem. Keep your back straight and loose. Move slowly and make eye contact without jerking. These things will not only make you look calmer, but they may also make you feel calmer. Managing your time well will also help you look calm. People who are always late or in a hurry can give off an air of chaos or stress. To avoid stress and rushing, plan your day ahead of time and leave enough time between appointments. Another place where calmness can be shown is in conversation. Clear and calm speech, planned pauses, and a low tone of voice are all things that give the impression of being calm and in charge. Tranquility can be sent through light and nods even when you're not talking. Smiles that make your peaceful presence stronger. Finally, always be ready to deal with things that don't go as planned. People who can deal with failures in a calm and determined way not only boost confidence, but also are seen as emotionally strong and professional. It is possible to become more calm and attractive through practice and dedication. By focusing on becoming calmer, you will not only improve your quality of life, but you will also become more attractive and influential in all areas of your life. Without saying a word, you can learn the art of persuasive language. It may seem impossible, but it is possible with good non-verbal communication. Being able to convince people through your body language, facial expressions, and energy is a powerful way to gain influence and attract people. Let's talk about how to improve your quiet presence by developing and using effective body language. First, it's important to understand the basics of non-verbal speech. This includes things like posture, movements, and facial expressions. Eye contact that is direct and confident can show sincerity and conviction, while an open and relaxed posture can show receptivity and trust. Gestures can also be very useful for emphasizing points without words. For example, a nod can show agreement, and pointing to something can draw attention to it and stress how important it is. These are subtle but powerful parts of persuasion. Using your facial emotions to support and add to your message is another method. A frown can show disapproval or doubt without having to talk about it, while a smile can ease a direct tone. It's important to be careful when using these expressions so that they come across as real and not fake. It's also important to make sure that your moves and facial expressions fit the situation. In this case, changing your body language based on the people and the situation is important. For example, in a professional setting, it may be better to keep your body language more formal and controlled, while in a casual setting, a more open and relaxed attitude may work better. Situational knowledge is a good thing to work on. Pay attention to how people around you react and change how you talk to them if necessary. Being able to read the room and change your body language instantly is an important part of quiet persuasion. Lastly, consistency is key. If you want to persuade someone, you need to be constant in how you act and speak. Disagreements between what you do and what you seem to be saying can cause confusion and hurt your credibility, so it's important to make sure that your body language matches your true intentions to stay clear and effective. In short, persuasive language doesn't have to be spoken out loud to be effective. With practice and attention to
detail, you can learn to use your body language to influence and attract, making it much easier to communicate without words. 10. Add a sense of surprise. Creating an air of mystery can be an interesting and appealing strategy, especially if you want to make a bigger impression without using words too much. Keeping things vague can make people more interested in you as they try to figure out what's really going on. A persona. To create a mysterious aura in a subtle and effective way, it's important to know that keeping a certain level of mystery doesn't mean being hard to get to or distant. Instead, it means slowly revealing yourself by sharing personal information in a selective and thoughtful way. This keeps people interested and gives you control over your image and how people see you. One way to create an air of mystery is through your non-verbal communication. For example, a thoughtful stare, pauses in a conversation, and the deliberate use of silence can make people wonder what you're thinking or feeling. These little touches give your personality more depth and spark curiosity and fascination. Also, be careful about when and where you share more about yourself. Sometimes being more reserved can make people more interested. For example, At a social gathering, instead of spilling all your secrets, you might choose to talk more generally about your hobbies or interests, letting people find out more about you over time. One more thing you can do is find a good mix between being friendly and keeping your distance. It can be interesting to be involved in conversations and social interactions without giving away all of your ideas and feelings. People may be interested in you because you can fit in with the group while still keeping something private. It also helps to have hobbies or interests that not many people share. When people find out that you have a unique or interesting hobby, it automatically adds a layer of mystery to your personality. These hobbies can also be great topics for first-time conversations because they reveal just enough to keep people interested. Finally, consistency is key when creating an air of mystery. This means that keeping the same posture and approach over time is important. Big changes in your behavior or how you present yourself can confuse people and take away from the mystery you're trying to create. In short, creating an air of mystery is about how you communicate, what you choose to reveal, and when you reveal it. By controlling these elements, you can create an eye-catching and intriguing aura that makes people want to learn more about who you are while keeping control of your own story. 11. Don't make small talk. Being able to avoid shallow conversations and focus on deeper ones can not only improve the quality of your relationships, but also make you more attractive by showing that you value depth and substance in your talks. We'll talk about how to avoid small talk in this topic. For starters, making an image of maturity and insight. It's important to know when and how to start deeper conversations. Small talk is often necessary to break the ice, but it can get boring if it goes on for too long. By showing that you want deeper, more useful conversations, you attract people who also value those kinds of interactions. Making connections that are more important and last longer. Instead of asking how the weather is, you could ask what books have had a big impact on your life. Not only does this make the conversation more interesting, but it also lets you learn a lot more about the person you're talking to. Also, practice active listening, which means paying attention to what is being said instead of just waiting your turn to speak. This shows that you are genuinely interested in what others have to say, which makes you more charismatic and attractive. You could also use open-ended questions that need more detailed answers. When you ask questions like, how, why, or what do you think about this, you get more detailed and thoughtful replies than when you just ask yes or no, which tends to end conversations. It's also important to think about the situation and the surroundings. Some settings may not be right for getting into deep topics right away. Being able to tell when the right time is to bring them up is an important communication skill. Lastly, come up with your own thoughts and ideas and share them. Having a strong opinion and being able to say it clearly can be very attractive. This not only shows that you have deep thoughts, but also that you are ready to share and argue your points of view in a polite and serious manner. To sum up, avoiding small talk and looking for deeper conversations shows maturity, depth, and a desire for real connections. This can make you more appealing and respected, and make people want to have meaningful, helpful talks with you. 12. Being able to tell the difference between facts and views. It is important to know and respect the difference
between facts and views in order to communicate effectively and maintain healthy relationships. This knowledge not only improves your interactions, but it also makes it easier to persuade and influence others in a polite and well-informed way. Let's look at how to improve this skill and how it makes you more attractive as a thinking, mindful person. First, it's important to understand that a fact is a statement that can be proven, while an opinion is a personal belief or judgment that can be changed by feelings or experiences. Being able to tell the difference between fact and opinion in a conversation can show that you have intellectual integrity and promote a more objective and less polarized conversation. To practice this distinction, whenever you're about to say something, think about whether it can be proven or whether it's just your personal opinion or interpretation. This will not only boost your credibility, but it will also create an atmosphere where ideas can be discussed more openly and respectfully. Also, when you present facts, make sure they come from reliable and up-to-date sources. This is especially important when talking about controversial or complicated topics, where wrong information can easily cloud understanding and lead to wrong conclusions. Being seen as someone whose claims are backed up by facts earns you more respect and intellectual appeal. When you share your opinions, do so in a way that makes it clear that they are your own. This can be done by using phrases like "I believe" or "in my opinion." This not only makes it clear that your comments are subjective, but it also lets others share their own opinions without feeling like there is a contest for right or wrong. Practicing active listening is also crucial in this process. By listening carefully and validating both facts and other people's opinions, you create a space of mutual respect and understanding. This can lead to greater openness and cooperation qualities that are highly attractive in any personal or professional interaction. Finally, develop the ability to argue effectively and respectfully. Knowing when to use facts to reinforce your point and when to recognize that you're expressing an opinion is an art that can significantly improve your influence and persuasiveness in discussions. By doing so, you become not only a more effective communicator, but also a more attractive and respected person. In summary, knowing how to distinguish between facts and opinions and communicating those differences in a clear and respectful manner is a skill that broadens your appeal as a thoughtful and informed individual. This understanding not only improves the quality of your interactions, but also enhances your presence in any social or professional setting. Throughout this video, we've explored a variety of strategies for increasing your attractiveness in ways that go beyond words. Simple changes to how we stand and talk can have a big effect on how other people see us. For example, keeping your back straight and picking the right scent can have a big effect on how others see you. Other examples include being kind to others and telling the difference between facts and opinions. Remember that being attractive isn't just about how you look. It's also about how you act, talk, and connect with the people around you. The tips we give you are meant to not only improve your image, but also make your interactions deeper and more meaningful. We hope you can use these techniques in your daily life to not only look better, but also feel more confident and in charge of your professional and personal relationships. If you want to see real change, don't forget to practice each point regularly and carefully. Also, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. Click the bell to get more material like this. We want to hear your thoughts and stories. If you want to be more attractive without words, leave a comment below and tell us which of these methods you found most useful. I'll see you soon.